Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing to my channel, getting personal readings. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description below. So this is the third time that I'm trying to record this. I've had camera problems. We are still technically in that shadow period of Mercury, and I feel like that's hitting me. I actually got a new camera and I was trying to use it, but then it like died or stopped working for some reason. So I'm using my old one. Hopefully the next couple of weeks I can find a new better one and you will be able to tell the difference. Um, but yeah, so third time, hopefully a charm. New moon and Aries. Okay, so I hope you all did some type of ritual just to, you know, we're in springtime in the northern hemisphere, just getting all of that new great energy, and especially with it being in Aries, motivational energy, passionate energy to really drive forward on making things happen in our lives. That is really important to us. Um, or goals that we have right now. So this is going to be looking at the divine masculine and kind of looking at the expectations of what they're wanting in their life. I'm sure the divine feminine will come up, but I just wanted to look at this. I kind of been feeling called to look at this specifically to see what they are wanting the divine feminine to do. But let's just see what cards want to come out. So I'm going to be using several different decks. I'm going to start off with the Mystic Moon Oracle deck, and I have several others to the side just to clarify. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's just look generally first on what's going on with the Divine Masculine Collective with this new moon energy for things that they are wanting. Okay, we have several cards. The first card we have is Conclusion. I'm going to fix my lighting real quick. There you go. Okay, so the first card is Conclusion. And we have the key here and the locket. So Divine Masculine are wanting to end something. We also have the answer is no. And we have new direction. I feel like this is them telling someone the answer is no. This may be like a literal conversation that the Divine Masculine is either having or preparing to have. And I feel like I picked this up again last week. So they're just manifesting, I feel like, boundaries almost. They're manifesting with this new moon energy the strength to finalize something, the strength to say, okay, let me lock this away and throw it out the door because I don't want to deal with this anymore. And bottom of the deck is vibration. So it's like they're in this high vibration. They're feeling aligned. They're feeling connected to their true purpose. And they're ready to take action. So let's see what's going on with these. So I'm going to start off with the After Tarot deck. So what is this conclusion card about for Divine Masculine? We have the Magician. So yeah, like I said, Divine Masculine is getting ready to use all of their tools, use all of their skills to put a stake in the ground and say, okay, something's not happening anymore. Bottom of the deck is the Moon. So they've literally been going through their own emotions, going through their own fears, and being like, I can't live this way anymore. I can't be trapped. I can't be, feeling out of sorts, feeling like I'm scared, like I'm lonely, like I have anxiety, like I need to end the things that are causing me to feel this way. And when I tried to record this before, something similarly came up about Divine Masculine and them kind of dealing with some childhood issues, some trauma issues, and like where certain fears and behaviors you're born from. And I'm already getting the Eight of Cups as the bottom of the deck before I start shuffling. So we have the Two of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So like I said, and I feel like this could also go with this card, the answer is no. They're saying I'm no longer going to be giving to a situation anymore. I'm manifesting in a different direction now. The answer is no, like I don't want to move forward. King of Wands, they're focused. That fiery, that Aries energy. I'm focused somewhere else, so I'm not trying to like commit myself to anything. I'm trying to end this. I'm trying to use this like new seasonal energy, this new moon energy to manifest something else. And I'll get one from the shadow deck. Foolish, yeah, they're seeing that certain decisions, certain situations they were in before, they were really foolish about. Again, I literally got the Fool card when I was trying to record this reading before, and the reading that is now lost. But yeah, Divine Masculine is foolish. They're seeing that, you know, there was some naivety involved in certain situations that they were in. And because they're able to address that now, they're able to say, okay, let me end this because it's not giving me what I want. Bottom of the deck is sellout. So they're literally seeing, it's kind of a jarring card, but they're literally seeing that, you know, their eyes were glazed over, that they were looking at the wrong thing, and they're seeing that they made the wrong decision. So now they're like, okay, I'm motivated to end this. So for the next card, it's the answer is no. So the answer is no card. What is this no about? What is this answer is no card? And like the way this is like a desert and it's cracks because there's no water, it's like, okay, I feel like it's like that song, let's not wait till the water runs dry. We might watch our whole lives pass us by. I think that's Boys to Men. But I feel like they're telling someone that the water has run dry, that things are over. And even here, I got the Emperor, which is our Aries, and the Justice card. So it's like I'm stepping forward again to say that I've weighed out the pros and cons. I need to balance the situation. It's not working for me. I've mentally maybe already made this conclusion, but now I need to vocalize it. With this Justice card, it's always about balance, but to me it's also about she's holding this sword here. So it's like telling someone your thoughts. So it's like you're not going to be confused in the situation anymore. Divine Masculine's like, I'm ready to just end it. I'm ready to end it. With this Emperor card, it's like I've learned the lesson. I've started my new cycle and I'm just ready to move on. I'm wise. Like you're not going to get me off my path. The answer is no, I'm not interested. Now, interestingly, when those two cards came out, I was in the middle of shuffling, but the deck was kind of split the way they came out. So one part of the deck is the Page of Wands. You can see this page like walking away from a woman in the back, and she looks kind of confused and he looks kind of sad. So he's walking away from something. And you know, when Divine Masculine's walking away from things in their life, just because it's negative, just because it's something that they realize is not actually helping them along in their journey, helping them along in their life, or making them feel good, doesn't mean that they don't feel sad when they leave it. Because as much as the situation has been a learning one, and as much as the situation hasn't been positive, I'm sure there have been some positive or light moments they've had in that situation. That is still like, I'm leaving something behind, and a little bit like, okay, where am I going now? But even though they're a little bit sad about it, or even though they're acknowledging that something didn't work out, it's like they're still knowing that they need to move on. Now, the other part of the deck is the Four of Swords, and in this Four of Swords, you see a woman coming to give a flower. I feel like this is almost like spirit coming to the divine masculine saying, okay, it's time to get up. Like, here's your flower, and almost like giving the flower and him coming to life off of resting in this picture. It's time to go. The answer is no. You need to communicate that. Okay, Seven of Wands. And so they're really trying to stand their ground about it. Now, when they're saying no to these things, when they're telling someone, no thank you, or it's no longer in my path, they're needing to be firm about it, and they kind of know that already. They're going to need to stand their ground. They're going to need to be insistent that they're not confused, that they're not in the heat of the moment just saying something, that they really mean what they say. And there we have it again, the Four of Swords. This is something they've thought about. And you know, I feel like some divine masculine, part of the reason why things have continued that maybe aren't the most positive situation or in some type of karmic situation in their life is because they have thought about ending things, but they just haven't for whatever reason. They've had fear, they've had anxiety, they've thought like, well, if this doesn't work out, what am I going to do? Like, I know they're going to fight back. Like, they're going to wear me down. I feel like some divine masculine may even be in situations that maybe feel easier. And so that continues on, or it's like easier just to go along because they don't feel like, or they hadn't felt like, you know, really asserting themselves and saying strongly no. Like it's like when you're having a discussion with someone and you have a strong opinion, but you know, they kind of wear you down to be like, okay, fine, like whatever you want to do, let's just do it. Let's go to that restaurant you want to go to, type of thing. But I feel like with the Seven of Wands, they're really like looking at it differently. They're like, okay, no, I know what it is. I know what I need to do. I know what this conclusion needs to be. I know I have to say no, and this is a firm no, is what I think this is basically getting to. Let's get a card from the Shadows deck now. Let's get a card for the answer is no. We have pain. It's like the answer is no. I don't want this pain anymore. I don't want this hurt. I don't want to have this internal suffering and silence anymore. Faithless. It's like I feel like there was some divine masculine have really been beat down and they're feeling like, you know, questioning things in their lives, but it's like I know that this is not what I'm supposed to be feeling. I may not have all the answers, but I know enough to know like I can't do this anymore. And so I feel like that's where many of them are at now, where they're just like motivated to shift, motivated to change. So if we look at the last card, New Direction. So clearly we have this story here, right? It's time for a conclusion, making it happen. The answer is no, so being firm about it to the people, places, or things that they need to shut it down with. And then new direction. We're going in a different way. We're going in a different direction that we're more passionate about, because again, their vibrations are high. Their vibrations are aligned and guiding them to what they're supposed to be doing. So let's get a card for this new directions. We have King of Pentacles. So they're thinking about what they want their life to be like. I feel like divine masculine are going in a direction where they're thinking about the long term. They're thinking about, where do I want to be 10 years from now, 20 years from now? Who do I want to be with? What do I want my life to be like? I feel like they're almost, I don't know if, I feel like there's like vision boards. And you know, maybe not a physical vision board for some people, but just mentally, like mental visualizations going on, or looking at pictures. I personally, I don't do vision boards, but I have done like screensavers, which is clippings of things that I want to manifest in my life. So then every time my computer goes my computer isn't active, it's on there and it's like, yeah, this is what I'm trying to manifest in my life. So I feel like some of that is going on for the divine masculine, and that completely makes sense because this is new moon energy. It's like, what do you want to bring into your life? So now we've seen that they want to take out the foolishness, they want to take out the pain, they want to go somewhere else where they are manifesting what they want, where they feel satisfied. And I feel like also with it coming out as King of Pentacles, where they're the person that they truly know that they can be. And the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. So again, even though this is Cancerian energy, I still feel like it's passion energy, because emotions are passion as well. But with the Aries new moon energy, that's like that actual, I'm taking action here. But I feel like they're feeling just motivated in all aspects, in all ways possible, to move forward. They're looking at, how am I going to navigate forward? Because I'm navigating with balance. Like, I've been through this whole situation and I'm not taking it with me anymore. So where am I going? I'm going towards the things I want to manifest. So I feel like a lot of them are looking at what are the things that they want to manifest. They're looking at the people, places, and things. And as I say that, we got the Six of Cups. They're thinking about the connection that they want to have. And like I said, they're thinking about the person they want to be. But the King of Pentacles is also like the father. It's like the loyal husband, loyal father, that partner that you want. And so I feel like divine masculine are thinking not only who they want to be, but who they want to be with. So with the Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. Sorry, the Four of Swords. So as they were thinking about the conclusions that they were going to be drawing here, the conclusions, the things that they were wrapping up, they're also thinking about the things that they want to bring in, the people that they want to bring into their life. Let's get another card. They're thinking about the type of connection they want to have as well. I feel like a recognition, warmth, trust. Four of Wands, the connection they want to have. They want their divine feminine. They want their twin flame. They don't want to feel burdened anymore. Instead of fighting against the energy, instead of fighting against the things that are weighing on them, instead of fighting against the things that are making their lives difficult, it's like, okay, the answer is no. Let's conclude this. Let's wrap this up. It's not feeling so great anyways. Let me say my piece. I don't want to be in this pain. I don't want to feel like I'm foolish, like I've made bad decisions. Instead, like, I want to drop all those wands and find four new ones and make this foundation to be with my twin, to be with my divine feminine. Because that's where I feel this warmth. That's where I feel this recognition. I keep saying recognition. So I feel like there could be some divine masculine who the whole recognition aspect of their connection with their person has really come to life for them. And they're really, like, the puzzle pieces are falling in place for them. So let's get a card from the shadow deck. Shocking recognition, shocking realizations. They're, like I said, I feel like they're realizing to, like, the most highest degree possible what it is that they want and who it is they want to be with, and it's almost shocking to them. And I feel like it's almost like bottom of the deck, walking away. Yeah, they're walking away from things. They're going in the new direction, like I mentioned. But it's almost shocking to realize, did I already leave my person? Did I already leave the person I was supposed to go to? Underneath the walking away is the warning. So like I said, if things have been extra hard for them in a certain situation, it's like, okay, why am I trying to make this work? I've been feeling like I've been pushing myself to do this or pushing myself to continue. Why am I fighting? It's like the answer is no. So now that we've kind of seen the divine masculine's new moon energy for like what they're bringing in, Now we're going to look at what it is that they want the Divine Feminine to be doing during this new moon as well. So I'm going to pause the video and come back and do that part of the reading. Okay, so now we're going to see what the Divine Masculine is wanting the Divine Feminine to do. So we know where the Divine Masculine's energy is at, and we ended it off with being like Divine Masculine is wanting to go in a new direction, kind of be who they want, who they manifest who they want themselves to really be, and manifest the people or the person in particular, the Divine Feminine, that they want to have in their life. So now let's see, knowing that there's a lot of that energy going on of them manifesting things, what are they wanting the Divine Feminine to be doing? Wow, Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. Okay, so Divine Masculine may be wanting the Divine Feminine to like stay ready. Like, know that I'm coming. Yeah, there's nobody here in this picture, but like stay ready. It's like almost like get your house in order, get your stuff together, because I'm on my way coming towards you. Make the decision also that you want this. Almost like I feel like some Divine Masculines, like if I come back and they're like, and my Divine Feminine's like, I don't want this, then they're going to be like, okay, cool. So now I'm just going to go walk away again to somewhere else. Not to say like that's what they're going to do, but I feel like some of them are feeling like, okay, I'm going to go, I'm going to bring myself prepared. So I'm wanting my Divine Feminine to be prepared for me as well. Anything else Divine Masculine would like the Divine Feminine to be doing? Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands and we have the Seven of Cups. So they're wanting you to also like make the decision to drop your burdens, to stop fighting against it. So for some Divine Feminine who may have been very questioning or very much thinking, bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. So very much questioning or just arguing, you know, with spirit, with your Divine Masculine, saying like, what do you want to do? It's like, don't even think about that. Like, why are you worried about that? What are you worried about that for? It's like, worry about this moment that we're living in. Don't worry about like everything else. So let's see what the Seven of Cups is about. Page of Swords reverse. I feel like some Divine Masculine are also wanting the Divine Feminine to not look, to not be suspicious, or to not be like looking, spying on them. It's like, because they, whether or not your Divine Masculine is doing what you want them to be doing right now, they're doing what they're kind of supposed to be doing for where they are in their journey. Because although we are connected, we are not, although we are connected and we have some things that are mirroring each other, the way we have to learn our lessons is in a different way. And I feel like that's a difficult thing to grasp. And for me, even sometimes I'm like, okay, I need to remember that my journey is my journey. My Divine Masculine's journey is theirs. And the way I learn is different than the way that my masculine learns. And I feel like that's the way to keep it in perspective. So it's like, make the choice to not do the kind of things of like looking to see what they're doing or feeling like suspicious of what they're doing. It's like that, because that makes you feel more burdened. It makes you feel more anxiety. We have the Tower, and so bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles reverse. It almost makes you feel like you've had your life upended and your Divine Masculine is doing nothing, or that nothing's happening the way you want. It may give you Tower moments in a positive way. It may give you Tower moments in a negative way. But it's like, you need to make sure that as you are thinking of your divine masculine and taking any actions, that is done from a place of like trust. Trust in what actions you're taking, trust into the actions that they're taking, whether or not you would actually like them, whether or not, you know, it involves another person or not. Because again, you have to think about everyone's learning lessons. Could be similar lessons, but in different ways. We're all different types of learners, and that's okay. And we have the the Four of Pentacles here. Interestingly, we have the what looks like the Grim Reaper here. So it's like needing to release these things that we're holding on to. For some people, maybe it's social media. Other people, it's just letting your mind wander and the curiosity take over. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you're just needing to tap back into Divine Feminine, are needing to tap back into that Queen of Wands powerful energy and not be scared of anything. Because in this card, it's like the black cat is looking at the cat that's kind of constructed into the throne and being scared of it. But it's like, don't be scared of something that's not real. It's not real. Don't let your mind wander. And again, we have the Page of Swords. So I feel like there could even be some Divine Feminine who are just needing to choose your battles, choosing what's worth getting. I feel for some people maybe wanting to contact people in their Divine Masculine's life, that may not be the best idea. Of course, always do what you feel directly guided to do, but always keep in mind when you do those things that you need to come at it from the right angle, from the right energy and vibration. And Five of Pentacles, I feel like we're all suffering in different ways. And suffering may be too strong a word, but it's like we're all experiencing and learning our lessons, but in different ways. So I will get... So definitely stay ready for some Divine Feminine. It's just like make choices that will be positive for your journey with an understanding that we're all learning in different ways. And that's okay. And sometimes our lessons will come from like jarring information that we see or jarring information that we receive. But other times you have to just choose the higher lane, the higher road, and just make better choices to protect your energy. It's not about, the Divine Masculine necessarily. It's about protecting and solidifying your high vibrational energy. So let's get one more card on action. So for people not in these two groups, what action is the Divine Masculine wanting? Okay, so we have the Justice card and we have the Fool card. Now, we got the Justice card before and the Divine Masculine's energy with this new moon, what they're trying to manifest. So Divine Masculine may also be wanting their Divine Feminine to just... I feel like just like Divine Masculine got that new direction one, Divine Feminine is like being a new... Divine Masculine is wanting the Feminine to like be in a new mindset, a new kind of spirit with me. You see the Fool is looking at the Four of Wands. Some Divine Masculine, I feel like, are wanting their Divine Feminine to open up a little bit with this. Say how you feel if maybe that's not what you've typically done. Of course, this isn't for everyone. Definitely, follow your intuition to what you're being guided to do. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. I feel like that's feeling and kind of encouraged by this energy of the new moon. We have the King of Wands. So I feel like, yeah, divine, definitely mirroring going on. I feel like Divine Masculine are wanting... Some Divine Masculine are wanting their Divine Feminine to open up to them. To, not be such a tough guy or a tough girl. Bottom of the deck is the moon. To not be scared to let their divine masculine in again. Whether that's because there's been separation involved and you guys are starting to be in communication, or it's just in general there's always been like a little bit of an emotional block there, just not wanting to be completely vulnerable. Divine masculine is wanting divine feminine to take the action to like become more open to them. So we're at 30 minutes, so I'm going to just quickly get some messages from the Twin Flame messages decks that I have, and then we'll end. So messages, ow, well, if that isn't as direct as it needs to be, I still love you, we will be together again. So those came right out. And then bottom of the deck, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. And then we'll get some really quick from the other volume 2 version of the deck. I keep comparing others to you, and you're never far from my mind, and it really was me, not you. So I feel like divine masculine are definitely thinking and, like I said, visualizing what they're wanting to have with their divine feminine, visualizing the person that they want to be, seeing mistakes that may have been foolish in the past, and moving on from that to be like, okay, I know what I want to manifest now in my life, and I know who I want that to be with. So that is a reading for this kind of new moon in Aries, what's going on with the divine masculine, and what they are wanting their divine feminine to be doing. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if it resonates. Yeah, if you're interested in a reading, all the information is in the description below, and I'll see you in my next video.